What up, what up, what up, tube? It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day for all the brothers, for all the men out here all across the world. I feel good to finally figure it out. It's being shared with you now in this age of this information age. So a lot of us figured it out through trial and error back in the 90s and early 2000s. But we have to address one of the major problems in the world today. Is too many simps running around, so quick to put their capes on and save these broads from situations and things that they themselves put themselves in. And a lot of times it don't even matter if they were warned ahead of time, before things broke bad and took a turn for the worse. It don't matter how many people told them ahead of time, like, yo, don't carry yourself and conduct yourself in that manner because you're going to attract this outcome, this negative outcome. And in some situations, a deadly outcome. But a lot of these women don't want to listen. They love the gaslighting technique. And now they're currently mad and angry at a lot of men because when they try to gaslight us, we have the ability to break that light bulb in that gaslight. We have the ability to pull out the little mallet. You guys remember the little mallet? A lot of, some doctors still use it when you go in for a physical and checkup, and they hit your kneecap to get it to move, to get it to have a reaction. That little mallet. But nowadays we walking around with those mallets. Men have the ability to pull out that little mallet and boop, pop that gaslight and shatter it. But only if you're paying attention. And there's so many simps running around, it's like they don't want to pay attention. They love being taken advantage of. Cut it out, fellas. We are in the driver's seat right now. You have to appreciate being in the driver's seat and use that shit. Even a lot of women are waking up to their bullshit. But the problem is not enough of the so-called good ones are standing up saying anything. But this video will either be posted at the beginning of my video, or it'll be posted as a standalone video short on my channel. But this young lady's absolutely right, and a lot of women do that shit all the fucking time. You get mad at them for a valid reason, completely valid, completely justified. They'll in turn try to flip it around and turn it around on you. Like, oh, he don't like me, I don't like him. Oh, if he hate me, I hate him now. Because they love swimming in the victim river. They love it, swimming in their feelings. They love the victim river. They can't look themselves in the mirror even when they know they are the ones that done something wrong. Why are you mad at him? Because he called you out on your bullshit. Because he caught you in a lie. Because he caught you in a situationship, a so-called entanglement that you should have never been in the first place. And fellas, you ever go through a situation and you catch your girl in a so-called entanglement, don't get mad about it. Don't yell about it. Don't hit her. Don't attack her. Don't attack him. Just nod your head and be like, okay. See you around. And leave. Period. Leave it at that. See you around. That's all you gotta say. These bitches know what that statement means. See you around. And one of the things I'm hoping, like in the case of Michael B. Jordan, like in the article, Steve Harvey says something along the lines of, well, hopefully they cool and they can be friends, this and that. See, that's simp talk right there. That's simp talk right there. That's why his daughter running around all loosely like that anyway and shit. They think they got the power of that taco between their legs. They can control you and have you fiending. Don't let that taco control you, fellas. And fuck being friends. Ain't no friends. Ain't no friends. A lot of you guys need to adapt and adopt the mentality that, yo, this shit don't work. You make a left, I'm gonna make a right. And we just gonna keep it like that. Ain't no friends. Don't call me, don't text me. None of that shit. Delete their pictures, their memories, their texts, all that shit. Ain't no friends. From now on, we are motherfucking strangers. You see me walking down the street. If I'm walking down the street, you walking on the same side of the street, you coming towards me. Ain't gonna be no eye contact, no nothing. Don't say hi, don't say nothing. We on that time now. It's time for men to get on that time now. It's like, oh, you needed a break, or you wanted some space. Oh, give them that shit. Give them all the break and all the space that they want. You will be replaced. No matter what they think they look like, how much money they do or don't have, or pretend like they do and don't have, where they work, what they do for a living, it does not matter. You can and will be replaced. Simple as that. And man, we know y'all can do that to us too, but the difference is we don't give a fuck. Once we get to this certain point, once we get on our red pill knowledge shit, we don't give a fuck. And what you'll notice, fellas, is a lot of these women will go out of their way to talk about their new man and who they with, places they going. They want to post all the pictures. Hey, look what we're doing. This and that. That's not for them. That's not a moment in time that they're trying to capture and enjoy. Because if that was the case, they would actually be living in a moment and doing that shit. All that extra bloviating bullshit, that's for you. That's for the ex. That is for you. The whole circus act. But see, instead of going to the circus, instead of buying your popcorn, instead of buying your beer and your hot dog, sitting down and watching the circus, how about you just tear up your motherfucking tickets and go do something else? Go enjoy your life. Do something that you enjoy. And it don't have to be what the world says you should and shouldn't enjoy. No, not at all. You do what you want to do. Make your life stress-free. No man should want to ever come home to a stressful... Your home, where you live, is supposed to be a place of tranquility and peace. You go out in the world, you battle all these obstacles, the natural stress that you deal with just being a man in this world. You don't need to turn around and you're done slaying the world. Now you gotta come home and slay your woman because she's out of pocket. She wants to talk out the side of her mouth. She wants to disrespect you. Oh, excuse me. She wants to treat you less than. Don't deal with that shit. Don't fall for that shit. Don't deal with none of that shit. She wants to play that game. Let her play that game with the rest of the children. It's up to you to lose her memory. And down the line, fellas, trust me, you'll find another woman that's better than her, pussy wetter than her, treat you better than her, got more money than her. She's out there, so don't ever get stuck on that one woman and shit. Because that's how they get all full of themselves and they decide they can just treat you any kind of way, talk to you any kind of way, and think that you gonna take that shit. Nah, fuck that shit. Don't fall for them always trying to be the victim, because they love doing that shit. Oh, you don't like me? Well, I don't like you now either. Well, that's fine. I really don't care if you do or don't, because you are now in the stranger category. So it's the equivalent of me walking down the street and I see somebody coming towards me on the same side of the street or across the street. I don't know who they are. They don't know who I am. So what treatment do they get? The same treatment. Just keep on walking by. I say nothing. And that's cool. That's the way I like it. That's the way it should be. And that's the way you guys should like it also. Go about your business. Enjoy your life. Do whatever it is you want to do. Take up a hobby. The gun range is cheap as hell now. Well, the gun range is cheap, but actually buying the ammo, they're trying to go up on that shit. But it still can be a lot worse. Go to the gun range, pop off a few, some target practice in, enjoy that. It's very relieving. I mean, you can relieve a lot of stress doing that. Going to the gun range and going to the gym. Those two things right there, you can relieve a lot of stress and you'll enjoy yourself. You'll have fun. Then you go home to a nice, quiet, peaceful house. If you want to deal with a woman, go find you one that's worth dealing with. Because these perpetual, I'm always the victim and you're always wrong. So if you're mad at me, I'm now mad at you, because it's impossible for me to ever be wrong about anything. Get away from these type of bras. These type of bitches will have you laying up in hospice somewhere, waiting to check out. Don't allow that, fellas. So my message to you guys, exactly what this woman is saying in this TikTok video. Don't fall for the gaslighting manipulation game that a lot of these women try to play with you today. Go on about your business and enjoy life. That being said, this is Red Blizzard out once again.